Hi everyone. I got a little something going on tonight. I'm just kind of relaxing here with my pup. Got the laundry in, so I'm going to come on and tell you that I fixed the pause me. I figured out what was wrong. I just kept playing with it and accidentally hit a button that rotated the picture to make it forward. I'll make sure it's correct before I upload this video. So, got a little something I want to tell you about. So I did a lot of wreaths on this floor for my new tenants, and they all loved them. And there's this one lady, her name's Agnes, and she lives on my floor. And at first I saw she had a Halloween ghost stuck that was hanging on her door for Halloween. And so now I notice she has a spring wreath up, and I'm like, why does she have a spring wreath up? She's a lovely person, and she gave me some really nice pillows, which I love. They're like a silky pillow, and they match my messed up table over there, but because I have plastic and stuff all over it for my crafting. But when I have company, which is rare, I take everything off and make it nice and neat and clean. I even ironed my tablecloth in it. These pillows she gave me match my my table cover, which I purchased when I moved in. Anyway, so she's a really nice lady, and I keep looking at her door, and she still has a spring wreath up. So why don't you take a walk with me, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm here. Don't look at my messy place. It's clean. It's just I'm a little bit messy. By the way, look. That's the one I made the other day. And I put little lights on it because I have lights on my... And look at this one. Isn't that beautiful? This is for my cousin. She asked me to make her one. Look at this. The snowflakes. I decided to put little... they're like little soft puffs from the Dollar Tree. And glued them on to make it look like snowflakes. I don't have a lot of stickers, but that worked. And I put some bells, jingle, jingle. And I put a pine cone and one of my dollar store little gold flowers. I think it's beautiful, and my cousin, she's gonna love it. Put little flower buttons that I got in Walmart. And it really looked, by the way, that's my mother. I've been wanting to show you this, hold on. That's me and my best friend when I was skinny. That's back when I was like 42, 43, and my best friend Elaine. She lived on the first floor, and I lived on the third floor. And we were just such good friends. She still is to this day. It's been over 20 years we've been friends. So that's my mother that died. She died shortly after that picture was taken. And that was me when I was a baby. I don't know if you can see this because of the glass, but that was me. I love this picture of me when I was a baby. So anyway, that's my mommy, and that's my grandma back there. I love this little... See how I get distracted, by the way? This my sister-in-law gave me. It's vintage. I said, oh, Carol, where did you get that? I love this. Well, my brother had bought at an antique store, and I don't know if this was one of the things, but I love her. And she says, take her, Cher. My sister-in-law is so good-hearted. So anyway, and that's my daddy. My father just passed away about 6 years ago, and he was in the service. He was out in the Pacific when they dropped the test bomb on Nagasaki. He was on the ship. So that's my daddy. And so these are all my grandchildren. And there's me and my dad. And I brought him a Father's Day basket. So anyway, I got distracted there, but... Oh, and this is Janice's little house I made her out of her jar. Days Until Christmas. And it is so pretty. It's so sparkly. You know I love sparkle. It's so sparkly with a little candle or lights. Anyway, let's go in the hall and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, well that's what I made on my door. Okay, and well, I'm going to show you. This is one of the wreaths I made for Dave. Okay, and this is a Christmas wreath I made for Jim. He's in a wheelchair. He's a sweetheart. And I put lights on it. And this is a wreath that I made for another neighbor, Wanda. I think I did it on YouTube, and this I did on YouTube for Mary. Okay, so let's go back down the hall. I have laundry in, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is a lady named Agnes, and I don't know why she has a spring wreath up. You know me, I go nuts over stuff like that. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. But it's not spring. Here's my laundry room. And I'll be back to get my laundry. Let me see how much time's left. 3 minutes. Okay. So, this is the one. I want to make her a Christmas wreath and surprise her. Let's get back in my apartment so I can tell you. Okay, now I can talk. So, you saw that. It is a beautiful spring wreath. But I am going to, oh my God, my apartment's a mess. Let me turn you around. Okay, so I decided I'm going to surprise her. And I hope she doesn't get offended. But we're going to make her a Christmas wreath tonight. I have some really neat ribbon. And I don't have a specific idea. But while I'm away doing laundry, I'm going to think about what actually I want to do. I do have a foam wreath form that I purchased in AC Moore. They have their wreath forms are a little better than the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to think about it, and we're going to do that tonight. And I'm going to show you how I'm finishing up on my granddaughter Chloe's jingle, door jingle. Sometimes I got to push myself to remember things. So I'll see you a little later. Okay, let's see. I'm finishing my wash, and like I told you, I want to do a surprise. Let me fix this here. A surprise wreath for my neighbor. Now, I was thinking it over, but I got a little distracted because some things, the dog wanted to go out, and a couple other little things. Anyway, so before I get started, last night I told you I had this unicorn for my granddaughter's door jingle. And so this is painted. I painted it. I think it's cute. And put a little eyes on it. I painted this part white. So what I'm going to do is I have one more ribbon. And look at this. Is this ribbon beautiful? Which is the ribbon that I used for her door hanger. So what we're going to do is glue the unicorn to the ribbon. And I'm hoping that this adheres good. So I have my glue gun on. And let's put you down. All right, this is it. And I'm going to glue it to the back of this, the back of his head. Like so, and then I'm going to make sure it's straight and glue the other piece. And where's my, kind of tap it down a little bit. I was going to paint the back, but I thought, oh, what the heck. Anyway, so now that's gluing down. And I hope I have this right. Let's see. Make sure this is right. Okay. I have to pull this off because it's not the way it's supposed to be. I'm sorry. Okay, so we glued one end down, and I had to fix it because it was crooked. Okay, and now I'm going to glue it to her door jingle. Let me get it for you. So I used up, I love this ribbon. And as you see, it has the little pink butterfly and a little orangey red one. The little bell that Rosemary gave me. And I put 3 little bells on one piece of the ribbon. And now I'm going to adhere this little fella. And I wanted to hang a little bit longer because I wanted you to be able to see that through all the other stuff that's hanging on the door jingle. I'm a little out of it tonight. I'm so tired. I don't know why. Oh, I think I know why. I forgot to take the chemo pill until later this evening. All right, let me bring you up so you can see this. All right, so let me see how I'm going to do it, how much I want it to hang. And we got to make sure it's in the proper position. It was kind of hard to get the butterflies facing out, but we did it. So you want to make sure the unicorn's facing out and is a little bit longer. I'm going to say right there. That looks cute. I think my granddaughter's going to love it. And now I'm going to figure out how to get this to stay straight. Okay, I'm going to tie this on here and I will be back. Okay, I had a little bit of a difficult time deciding how to get that, how to get the unicorn on there without messing up the ribbon. So I had to get off camera to figure it out. So what I did was, I'm trying to move these out of the way so you can see. So I glued the unicorn and made sure that the ribbon was straight, okay? And then I went and looped it twice so that there's a knot here. I looped it through twice. I know it's kind of difficult to understand, but I took this long ribbon and looped it through and made a knot 2 times. So now I have the unicorn hanging plus the ribbon. So I'm probably going to glue this also to the back of the unicorn so that he stays straight. And the little butterflies, I could have done a better job gluing them on, but I think this is really cute. All right, and I'm going to put probably some pink ribbon up here on the top of the door ring to make it like really top it off really pretty. I don't have any more of this gold ribbon, but I'll figure out something and I'll be back to show you. And then we're going to talk about the wreath. Okay, so I glued it on and hopefully my little guy will stay straight for my granddaughter. And then it's got the beautiful little butterflies. I always have a candle on so you can see, if you can, the extent of the sparkle. And then I'm going to add a ribbon up here, but I'm going to do that later. I had to run and get my laundry. But I think it's beautiful, and I think my granddaughter's going to love it, especially... Let me get this candle. I hope I don't drop it and make a fool out of myself. But I'm trying to show you. Look at the sparkle. Is that beautiful? And I wanted him to hang down longer so you really can see the unicorn. My granddaughter loves unicorns. I bought her Pottery Barn unicorn bedspread, pillow, sham, you name it, she got it. And believe me, I'm not a rich person, but when it comes to my grandkids, you would think I was. Anyway, so I think it's beautiful. Let's give you a better look. You got the butterflies, the bells, and the unicorn. Okay, so that's out of the way, thank goodness, and I'll put the bow on. 14 minutes, okay, and I wanted to show you, my cousin asked me to make the big red truck and frame it, and she wanted a plane, which I showed you last night, but then she loved it so much, she wanted me to make a small version of the red truck. It's probably for someone else, I don't know who, So I decided I had this pop-on frame, which I got in AC Moore. It was $2.99. I know that's a little pricey, but my cousin's paying me to do this, so she's very, very generous. And so I love the sketch of this truck. It's more rounded in the frame in the front. My other one was a little bit too long, but she's happy with it. And then I took this, duct tape. Isn't that beautiful? And because this is a pop-on frame, like the one on the wall right there, that's why I couldn't put that ribbon around it, that buffalo checked ribbon. And so I put the duct tape on the top because this is just a long piece of construction paper that I drew it on, and I signed it. And I think it turned out beautiful. There's a glare. And I sent her a text, and she said she loved it. And we'll be over to get them soon. And I have Chris's, it's backwards, ready to go, Chris. Sorry about that. It's backwards, so I don't think they'll notice. And that I'm sending her boys some Christmas decorations that I made for them, and a sketch of the red truck, and they can do what they want. It's just a sketch. And Lizzie Bernard, the winner of the door jingle. I know that's not much, but the door jingle, and I added some chocolates, and it's going out to the post office tomorrow. So I'll be back. I want to get my laundry, and I want to show you what we're going to do with this wreath. This is the foam wreath form that I got in AC Moore. It's very sturdy. This is so gorgeous. It is burlap with some pretty gold polka dots, and I decided I'm going to wrap this on. So I just want you to know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to probably put a U pin here and then wrap it, twirl it around, wrap it all the way around the wreath form, and then hot glue it. After that, we got to figure out what we're going to do. I'm not quite sure, so I'll be back. Hi everyone. Sorry, it's been, I've been running like crazy. I don't know with the time that I'm going to be able to finish this wreath with you guys tonight. I just want to show you, I had to dig through everything to find something that can go on. Now this is this wreath. Now this is a foam wreath form, and here I thought that this beautiful burlap would go on easily, but it's so thick. I had a really hard time wrapping it around, but I did manage to do it, and it looks okay. Could I have used this on a wire wreath form? Yes, I could have. But I wouldn't have had enough to do like a whole wreath. You need at least, I'm going to say, 3 or 4 good rolls of burlap to make a wire form wreath, like 12, 14 inch. So I knew that that wouldn't work. But this is going to be okay, I'm thinking. So then I found these gold dollar store Christmas balls. They're actually plastic, which I'm glad. I'm a dangerous person with glass. Then I found some leftover Dollar Tree gold and red picks that I got. And on each pick, I think there was like 1, 2, there was a lot of flowers. I'm going to say 8. And I have 2 left on here and 3 on here I'm going to use, because the wreath form is gold and red, and I have been waiting and waiting to use this. I know it's backwards, it's paused me, but this says love, and it has, this was from the Dollar Tree. It has a little pine cone. I've been waiting to use this, and it's going to go perfect on this wreath form. Okay, so I got this, and then I went through picking through my junk, and I had this little pick which has some gold in it. I'm going to use that. I found another little piece I may or may not use. It's a plastic pine, and I don't know if I'm going to use that or not. Definitely going to use the balls. I'm definitely going to use the love, and I just purchased these, if you remember, on my haul. So I may use a couple of these to fill in where the wrinkles are on the wreath, but it is going to be pretty, I know it. And then I also have these, it's almost 20 minutes. I also have these, got these with the gold pine picks to go with it. So I'm gonna definitely feed these on there somehow with hot glue. I don't know how. So this is a definite. It has a pretty gold to it. I guess they put the gold on there with glue. So pretty. And this Dollar Tree, and these Dollar Tree, and these Dollar Tree, which is all left over from many wreaths I've made. Now, the other thing is what color ribbon. And my options are, I still have this. This is left over from last year. It says Merry Christmas. It has the gold and the red, so this is a big possibility. In fact, it's probably one of my best choices at this point. And then, if you remember, I got this gorgeous ribbon from AC Moore. It was $6.99, and I think I got it at 40% off. It has a deer. This may work, but I think it could work, but it doesn't have any gold in it, so that's a possibility, maybe. And then I thought this was gold. Simply Winter, so I must have got this in the, I'm not sure if I got this. I think I got this in maybe Walmart, I'm not sure. But it was $6.90. I think I got it in AC Moore, maybe in the marked down bin, I think. But here I look at it and I don't know if it's gold. It looks a little pink. Could it work? Yes, I could get away with it. So I'm gonna work on this. Oh, I have one other one, which I don't think will work, but it's beautiful white snowflakes. It's white, so I know that won't work. Oh, and one more. I don't know about this, but this ribbon that I bought in a haul that I told you guys about in AC Moore, this was $9.99, and I got it for 40% off. Do you believe, and I had no idea, it's velvet. It has that velvet, like that fake velvet. Beautiful. And I put some of this on one of my door jingles. So did I put it on the one? I could have been on Lizzie Bedard, that one last night. I'm not sure, but I did use it. I always get brainstorms and think, oh, I have that, and I'll put it on there, a wreath or whatever craft I'm using. So this is a possibility too. That pretty red. And the only way I know is when I get the wreath done. Because we're at 22 minutes, there's just no way I can do this with you guys right now. So I'm going to do this off camera, and when I deliver this to her, I'm probably going to put it on her door with a little note saying Merry Christmas. And because she's so sweet, she didn't even know me and gave me these 2 pillows, and they're pretty. I got a blue and a beige, which is the same color as, this is my, hello, sorry. I'm getting tired, so I'm getting kooky. It has the beige and that pretty blue in it, so I thought, oh my God, it matches. And I can always take pillows because Puppy likes them over there. So because it's 23 minutes and I don't want to do another long video tonight, like I said, please, I would like for you to subscribe to my channel if you like what I'm doing, and I hope you do. I'm growing every day a little bit at a time, and I appreciate all you new members, subscribers that are taking note of my channel and the crafts that I do. I really appreciate it. Makes me feel good. It makes me have something to live for. Not that I don't have things to live for, but I absolutely love crafting. I had no idea about this thing in my heart until about 2 or 3 years ago when I moved in with my daughter, and I felt just kind of, what's the word? Like life wasn't so worthwhile anymore. I thought, well, I'm sick, I'm gonna die, and you know, that was really a bad thought process. And my daughter, she snapped me out of it because she's a very upbeat person, positive person. She's like, Mom, Mom, Mom. And so I decided I'm going to get my own place, and I'm going to find a reason to, you know, I have a lot to offer, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm sticking around. Anyway, Charlie's here. Come here, Charlie. Come here. Come on. Come over to Grandma. I want you to say goodbye to Charlie, and I will work on this wreath. It's going to be beautiful. I'm sorry I can't do it on camera, but it will take some time. Come on. He won't, so I'm going to take you over to see him. He's being stubborn. Say goodbye, Charlie. Say goodbye, everybody. This is what I got to put up with. I feed him good. I give him everything he wants. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Show him your new toy. Show him your new toy. This is his new toy. Isn't it cute? Say goodbye. I gave him a haircut and I gave him a bath. He's my baby. Okay, thank you for watching. I'm going to make some iced tea right now. Watch the news. Go to bed. Thank you very much. I love you guys. Take care.